lot of you don't like Cosmos, but I always cover the competitive format, irregardless of, if it's a Necros deck with cool tech. And here today, I have Mason Matt's 8th place Cosmo deck list, and we're going to go over it, and I want to talk about a few things in Cosmos. We have 3 Farm Girls, 2 Wicked Witch, 2 Strawman, 3 Dog Fighter, instead of the typical pick, and 2 Dark Destroyer, 2 Forerunner, 3 Slip Rider, 3 Cosmo Town, Triple Reasoning, of course, 3 Teleports, 2 Stormforth, 2 MST, Regeki, Allure, Emptiness, Skill Drain, 2 times Space Trap Hole, Torrential Tribute, Warning, Bottomless, and Horn of Heaven. The side deck has 2 Cyber Dragon, 1 MST, 2 Breakthrough Skill, 1 Fairy Wind, 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance, 1 Honest, 2 Power Filters, 2 Dark Holes, and a Magical Spring. Into the extra, we have Castell, Abyss Dweller, Cowboy, Rhapsody, Heartland Draco, Diamond Dyer, Photon Strike Bouncer, Leviair, the Sea Dragon, right? Yeah, it's been a while. Volcasaurus, Patalmice, Diamond, Pleiades, Steel Swarm Roach, and a pair of Chimera Tech Fortress Dragons. So, they don't really use the extra deck as much as other decks, so you're allowed to kind of just throw the Chimera Techs in there, even though you side deck the Sidras, and you have a lot of room to play with. I imagine he didn't go into the extra deck too much. I asked him in his last question, but he never got back to me. So let's go ahead and get into his tournament report and then some of my thoughts. This is the December 12th, Madison, Wisconsin regional, around 250 players. I went 6-0-2, placing 8th, so no losses. Didn't have a 3rd Dark Destroyer. Extra deck optimally would play number 39 Utopia Beyond, M7, and Gaia Charger, but I did not have them. Reasoning was really strong because my monster level ratios were abnormal, also tributing tokens for Horn of Heaven, or tributing a token when an opponent's monster with Stormforth for a level 7 or 8 was strong. Also, my name is Mason Mattila. Yes, sir. I asked him any shoutouts, notable rounds, or things you've changed. He said, I have since added those 3 extra deck cards and cut a Forerunner for a 3rd Dark Destroyer. Power Filter sucks. I wouldn't cite it again. Steve running Yang Zings was my hardest matchup. Shoutouts to Jesse, Chad, and Topher. And also a shout out to us. So basically, I just want to say how it works in this format versus moving to Bosch. We get a lot of new cards for Cosmos. I believe they're already leaked onto DM as well. I covered them when they came out. So you have certain things coming out that are going to... people are saying they're not that strong, but I see some strong potential with the Troopers, the Tin Can, and Cosmojo will not target. It only targets the Cosmo monster you control, and then banish a card your opponent controls in their graveyard. So we see some things that are going to be kind of tricky coming up. They're going to be using their graveyard more, and that opens light and darks for Black Luster Soldier as well, in my opinion. Even though you're trying to go really fast and kill in one turn, Black Luster Soldier is still very, very, very strong. And basically, his side deck options had some interesting choices. This, I think, really, even at 1-of, I might have put 2 instead of the 2nd MST, but at the 1-of, it counters Wavering Eyes. So they activate Wavering, you chain this. If they don't have Damage Juggler, you're going off. And basically getting rid of their Wavering Eyes and 2 scales. And like I said, you have plenty of space for the extract. People don't like Cosmo because they say it's linear. And when they say it's linear, they're trying to attack OTK, go through in one turn. They're trying to play the game of boo, boo, boo. And the thing is, it's also reactive, though. You're trying to... When you don't go through, you're trying to disrupt, and you have to know when to disrupt. And that comes down to both of these cards. And disruption is a very big tool in the game. Like, you're trying to react, disrupt, and then attack. Like, it's kind of like older Yu-Gi-Oh!, but you have different mechanics where you can, tag out and bring in your big guy and disrupt with his effect. So, I would not call Cosmo more linear than a attack reactive strategy, and reactive is different than linear. So Give me your thoughts. A lot of people do dislike Cosmos. They've said dislike on my video just for posting a Cosmo deck list. But I think Cosmos are reactive, and I kind of like it, but it's definitely going to have big problems against Pepe. So click the links below. We got a new Twitch at ZodiacDuelist.tv, or Zodiac Duelist TV, and House of Champions. The links are live below. Go ahead and follow if you haven't already. And this is House of Champs, out.